Hey guys, it's Becky Brosette. So I'm back to talk more core to force starting tips. So I'm going to talk about how I do my measurements, and it's important before you start your program, the day before or the weekend before, that you stop, take 30 minutes, and take your measurements and all your beginning stats. That includes your before pictures. For the before pictures, I do recommend that you either do it in a bikini. If you're not comfortable in a bikini, then do it in shorts, okay? Something that shows your body, maybe a tight tank top or a sport bra. But remember that you want to be able to see the physical changes. So please don't be afraid to take your before pictures because it's really important. But I'm going to talk about measurements right now. So I have this measuring tape. It's a seamstress measuring tape. And we're going to start with the chest measurement. So I write them down in a notebook, and I already did mine and my husband's for day 0 of core to force. So here's what I did. I take the measuring tape, and excuse the language for those who get offended, but I put the measuring tape right over my nipples. And that's how I measure my chest measurement. I like to do it without a sport bra, but obviously I'm not going to do that right now. I'm not going to tighten it fully, but you'll see that when you flip it over, it's about 35 inches on the chest. So you'll write that down. Now let's move on to the waist. The way that I've always done the waist is right over the belly button. So I take the measuring tape, wrap it around, and I'm going to place it right over my belly button. I am not going to hold in my stomach because I want a true measurement of a relaxed state. And it's about 28 and a half when you go right over the belly button. Okay? You write that down. Now, hips. Just stand up. For guys and girls, stand and just put your hands on your hips. That is your natural hip location, and that's exactly where you're going to measure. So my hand is here. I'm going to wrap it around, go around your head. Remember, this is not a science. Okay, this is an approximation, but I'm giving you the markers on your body so that chances are you will hit the same exact spot the next time. Okay, 33 on the hips. Okay, now we're gonna do the leg, and this is the legs and the arms. The biceps are the hardest ones because it's a real rough location, but here's how I do it. So I'm gonna go to my thigh, and what I do is I put my pinky on my kneecap, and then I put my thumb of my left hand thumb on the top of my thigh. Wherever my thumb and pinky meet in the center, that is the center of my thigh. Okay, so I'm using my hands to locate the midpoint of my thigh, and I'm gonna leave my finger there so that I don't lose the spot. I'm gonna wrap this around. It's actually backwards. I'm gonna wrap it around and then measure 19 inches. You'll do the same thing, okay? Pinky on the knee, thumb on the thigh, and wherever they meet, that's the center line. Same thing, okay, for the bicep, it's kind of different. I just kind of roughly eyeball the center between the elbow and the shoulder. What's your midpoint of the bicep? Now, I measure the bicep relaxed, not flexed, because obviously then when it's flexed, it's bigger. So I do it, midpoint is about here. I'll measure the arm, and you can have someone help you do that one because it's a little hard, tricky to do it one-handed. But those are the measurements that you'll need for core to force. You can jot them down in the Get Started right little booklet, or you can have it on your phone. If you have an app like the 21 Day Fix tracker app, so the containers, some of them allow you to track your progress in there. I do want you to do that because I'm telling you, I wish when I was 6 weeks postpartum, I wish I would have taken my measurements, and I didn't because I was ashamed of what I looked like. And right now, I wish I would have had that documentation to share how my body has shrank over 8 years. Don't be ashamed. We're not here to judge you. We're here to show progress. We're not looking for perfection. We're looking for progress and results over the next 30 and 60 days together. So guys, that's what I want you to do as far as measurements. I'm gonna review the pictures really quick. So for pictures, you're just gonna stand shoulder, hip width apart. Just relax your stomach. Don't smile in the before pictures. Have someone take it. You can also put your hands on your hips. Then you're gonna turn sideways look forward. You can take it arms down. I like also arms up. Take both. Now to the back, same thing. Shoulder, hip width apart. Stand normally. Pick arms down is one picture. You can do arms up is another picture. So you can show your back muscles. Same thing on the side. And then you can do the twist. You put your feet at an angle and slightly twist your body with your arms out on your hips. And that's how you do your before pictures. Make sure that there's good lighting if possible, and that you have a very plain background so that you don't have a lot of stuff in the background. You can do selfies as well. Make sure it's full length so that you can take the same picture at day 30 and day 60 and compare your quarter force journey. So that's it for now. That is my tips on getting you started with measurements and your before pictures. I'll talk to you guys soon. If you have any questions or you want to work with me, coachbeckyb@gmail.com. Take care.